welcome back to the YTG Podcast, episode 18. We've got a special one for you this week, a very special one. We're actually going to leave the podcast room and teleport to several days ago when we had our YTG Cars and Coffee, which was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
So we sat down and we filmed live in front of everyone there. And fair warning, it was pretty manic. Sean had to get up and go. There was people here, there was people there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people around.
We're all talking, everything's going on.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic because Sean, while he was out doing his job, kept roping people in as guests. He got his cousin come and sit down.
Yeah, we had a few clients
some others,
through.
some clients.
Quite good.
And the question of the day, amongst the other stuff we talked about, was the scariest moment you've had in a car. And there were some excellent answers to that question.
Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it?
Apart from that, some of the stuff they had to say was just gold. So stick in there. It's a little bit razzle-dazzle and all over the place, but we get there in the end.
It was a great day.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So stick with us, hang out, and enjoy a little bit of a different episode this week on the YTG Podcast.
Yeah, it was on the cusp, all right. Yeah, good.
I can't believe it's 1 year since we've had our last one.
Crazy.
So, yeah, it's been hectic. So, again, we just can't thank everyone enough for turning up. So we're just going to get some people on. We're just going to get some random, some clients on. A lot of people here walk around, get some feedback from what's happening. And, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. We just, I was trying to pull Sean out of the crowd to get him to come and sit down to do this podcast.
Yeah, it's been crazy just catching up with everyone.
Crazy.
Been
you
hectic,
would introduce me to Joe Ricardo, Daniel Ricardo's dad.
Daniel's dad's here, which is grouse. He's been cruising around, which is grouse. So he was really happy to catch up. I haven't seen him in a while. I didn't get a chance. He didn't come down for the Grand Prix. Yep. So, obviously Daniel's in Miami. So, took a photo, sent it to Daniel.
So cool.
Yeah, haven't seen him in ages. So, it was really, really good to see him here. I'm very, very grateful.
Have a seat,
obviously,
mate.
A lot of great
Come
clients.
on down.
Come and sit with
Have a
us,
seat.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Fucking oath. Come here. I give a fuck. Come and sit down, mate.
Grab your microphone.
Grab your microphone.
Mate. Nice and close to your mouth.
Gabby's a good mate of ours. You may have seen him at the GP. He's the main man there running all the corporate stuff and triple access everywhere. And, was kind enough to sort of get us at the back there. Was hanging out with Toto Wolff and running into a few people we knew over there. And he sort of gets us in the back. And it was grouse. So, Gabby's the best mates with Stevie, my brother. And got a grouse Corvette outside. So, been helping us with the traffic duties. Reasonably solid bloke, so no one's going to fuck with him. So we just, So, mate, good, brother. So, how you find it?
Mate, it's awesome. I love being here. Love the people. That's the best thing about this place is the people.
Yeah, it's good. It's good diversity, man. It's good. It's good diversity. That's the important thing.
Everyone's happy,
man. It's grouse. It's been really, really good. So, like I said, the feedback's been good, and everyone's having a good. Like everyone's on the bikes, the clothing's out, and then the car models are going, and man, the sun's out.
The sun came out, thank God.
Stuff. Where are you going? I'm swapping. You're staying.
I'm staying.
No, you come and stay.
What do you want to say?
You co-host.
All right.
Sorry.
Quick, rapid fire questions.
Go for it.
Favourite car in the car park?
My car.
The Corvette.
Tell us about your car.
Oh, it's just an old 73 Corvette, so I've always loved Corvettes growing up. So
C3?
73.
C3, C2.
Yeah, Stingray.
Stingray, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Corvette Stingray, Targa roof. Yeah. I love it. But I love every car. I love the Porsches, love the Mercs. They're all great cars.
It's so good.
They're diverse. The Tirana.
The Tirana's awesome.
I love
Next
it.
to a GT2 RS.
Yeah, exactly. How good's that? But my favourite has to be that car at the back, the Jag.
The XJ220.
It just brings me back to my childhood. I had that poster on my wall.
Mega.
So that's
just
what
so cool.
I saw that. I thought, it's just my childhood.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
In the 90s.
What did you think the first time you saw the 220 in person? Because I don't think photos do it justice.
That's the first time I've seen it in person.
Yeah.
So I've always seen it on a poster as a kid and had it on my wall. My favourite car.
Yeah, okay.
So obviously there was no social media back then. No,
exactly, yeah.
Just a magazine and pop it up and put it on the wall. And so when I walked in and saw that, it's like, wow. You know,
the dimensions of it are colossal.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's ahead of its time. It's ahead of its time. Like that's just look at it. It's like wow.
100%.
You know, so love it.
So it does sound like a tractor, though.
Does it?
Yeah. It
Well, I
does
haven't heard
not-
it yet.
It does not have the exotic car soundtrack.
Well, we can drop something in there if you want. I don't think it'll increase the value, but we can do that if you want.
Oh God. Oh,
Who else
fantastic.
can we find to jump in?
Oh, we'll get some people. So, some people have been doing sim challenges next door on the YTG simulators. Have you had a look in there yet?
Yep, I have.
Yeah, awesome. So we want to get some people that have done some laps. We need to get Sean back, but he has now disappeared, well and truly.
he's trying to-
Melissa, can
Yes.
you go get Liam?
Do you want to jump in? Come on. You have the face for it.
Everyone's
I
just
don't.
ditched us.
Not this head.
The Cars and Coffees are always like this. There's so much going on. There's people
lot.
everywhere. Conversations happening. I mean, like, just introduced to Joe Ricardo,
Okay.
Daniel Ricardo's dad,
Wow.
just casually.
Yeah. That was Jake Matthews, UFC fighter.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's
Crazy.
awesome. Yeah,
so I miss half the stuff.
yeah,
Too
Jake
busy
Matthews,
working.
Great Aussie UFC fighter, and he's
Yeah, okay.
just a humble gentleman.
That's
so
awesome. Has he rocked up in something?
He had his Range Rover, I think it was.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think it was anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah, nice bloke. He's been around mingling with everyone, so
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
good to
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Old Jake Matthews.
Yeah. Fanny's on the phone, so we can't get him in.
Okay.
Classic.
First time I think I've held a microphone.
Well, that's the
so
point.
it's a bit weird.
So be my guest. Be my guest for a bit. Tell me
okay.
about the scariest moment you've ever had in a car.
It'd have to be my XB 1972 XB. So when I was like 18, 19, the back of the Dandenong, had my track. What was it? CNC Music Factory just blurring in my tape deck. And I was leaving his party,
Oh, good. Okay.
and I wasn't drinking, just showing off, and just spun the wheels in front of the whole crowd, and went down the street.
Yep.
And I was flying along, and then it was a U-turn. Took it to the side, hit a side of a pole, hit the gutter.
Oh shit.
Smoke coming out of the car. Oh no! And my mate thought obviously it was on fire. It's on fire! Jump out! So we jumped out, and the car's all like the smoke. Just barely see the car, see the headlights, but you can hear the back of the music. So you can see the music
You can still hear
factory,
the music.
mastering. Yes. That's right. And then we just walked
excellent.
away before the cops came.
Just walked away. Was it Ryder?
Huh? I got it back on the road, but it was
Nice.
the axle was gone. It was pretty.
Yeah,
it was
okay.
pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but we fixed it. Got it
That's
back
a
on the
bloody
road.
good story. That is a bloody
Yeah,
good story.
so that was anyway. Right, put the cuz on. Okay, let's swap over.
Join in, mate.
You got a bit. You got a
How
bit.
good's the smokes on the table,
You
man?
got a better face than I have for TV, right? Yeah, bit of a
Grab
model
your
there.
microphone. Grab your microphone.
How
So
are we?
Sean is
How
now
are we?
hot swapping with guests. Liam,
Correct.
grab a microphone. Come on.
On the fly. We're just swapping on the fly.
Yeah. This podcast is as hectic as this whole day.
It's
has
hectic. But when you say hectic, you got to do it how Sean does it. So you got to do
Hectic,
it's
brother.
hectic. It's hectic, brother. Hectic. Hectic. Correct. How are we?
Good, how are we?
Good. I watch these podcasts, so you guys doing a good job. So
Thank you.
good job, mate.
Thank you.
Good
We
job.
try hard.
It shows. Let me say that. It
Awesome.
shows. Yeah, it's
Awesome.
good.
I think this one might be a bit ragtagged.
That's a bit how you going.
Yeah, well, you're hot swapping. You're hot swapping. We should put keys in a bowl though, shouldn't we? Like just see what.
Keys Barrett, Keys Bowl.
Oh.
No. No
Get a
bowls
ball.
on the key.
Get a ball going.
Yeah, no bowls. No bowls.
All right. Favorite car in the car park.
Honestly, I was talking to my mate about it. People are going to judge me, but it's probably the R8 Spider.
The one here.
Oh, you're talking
White
about car park.
Car park
yeah,
first.
car
Car
park.
park first.
Damn it. Probably the Lambo that just left.
The
was-
Performante.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
In that
I've
gunmetal
missed.
grey with the Italian
the-
flag on it.
yeah.
Oh, that's
What do you
sick.
think?
Oof. The headlights as it turned, I took a photo of it.
Yeah.
As it-
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a nice car.
Yeah.
Nice car.
But inside it'd be the Spider.
Why the R8 Spider?
You know what? I don't know. When the R8 came out, when it first came out, I just looked at it. Small, compact, low to the ground. It was just...
Women love them, and I'll tell you why. Because 50 Shades of Grey used those as their hero car. Women love them.
Ah, right. Yeah, I look, it was just... I just fell in love with it. Like, there's certain cars that come out. Like, for me, it was the 355 Ferrari.
Yep.
So when the...
First
And,
one.
and I... So the 355 came out, and I looked at it, and I'm like, dude... You can't get any better than that at that time, right? And then after the 355 came, was it the
360?
360, and I'm the same thing. And then after 360,
430?
like it's
458.
like it just keeps getting
going,
better.
599,
But for
same
me,
time.
the 355, it's that shape.
It's iconic.
Yeah, and look, it
Iconic
probably
shape.
doesn't go anywhere now. You probably nail it,
That
and it's
shape,
like
that 355 shape was really 328, 308, 348.
It
all
was
that
the
wedge
last
nose,
iteration.
last iteration
Yes,
of that.
yes,
and
and
then they went to the big front, sunken in, non-flip up
Yes.
headlights and
Yeah.
the 360.
like
which
it's
is
just
beautiful.
it was just it's sometimes the shapes just get you when you just fall in love with them. Like I've my first car was a Series 2 RX-7, so the FB 1982.
Oh,
And I
nice.
I just
Yeah,
bought
yeah.
back now after
Was it
20
so
years.
Series 2? 80,
Series 2,
80,
1982.
82, was it turbo, non-turbo?
Non-turbo.
So non-turbo, just
no.
12.
So let's talk about what we're doing now. So
here we
after
go.
after not being able to
You need
afford
your own
it,
podcast.
after not being able to afford it for
Nico, let's go.
20 years, had no money for 20 years. Finally, maybe did the right thing, had some money aside, and I'm like, right, I'm gonna find it. So I found a 1985 Series 3 in that blue
Oh, beautiful.
RX-7
Yep.
Awesome.
with the convertible, like the roof, the sunroof clips out. And now we're putting a 500 horsepower 13B turbo in it.
Yeah, nice.
So, and this is the thing. If I want you guys to hear me coming
This is the
down the
nostalgia
street.
classic.
This is the nostalgia
Take
classic.
what you wanted that you couldn't have and do it now.
Yeah.
when
Because
you
the
can.
thing is, Liam,
and this
I
drives the
couldn't.
prices up. That's
I
what you do.
couldn't do that in 1997 when I bought it. Who the fuck's got money to do that in 1997, right? Unless you're in diamond mining or some shit,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't, right? So I couldn't do it, and I always wanted to do that. So as soon as I bought the car, we pulled the fucking motor out.
And straight
First thing
away.
we did.
Yeah, cool,
Pulled it
wow.
apart, planed it, took it back down to bolt nut, and then we're building it back up again. And,
very
and yeah,
cool.
hopefully we have a
Very cool.
we have a
Awesome.
quick street car
Yeah.
Awesome.
with
And-
that
and-
infamous Brap.
Very cool. And quickly going back to your question, Nico, about my favourite car in the car park.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Or can I do it now?
Yeah.
I won't. Come across just now. Lovely owner, Tony. Beautiful, beautiful car. Stunning red. 300 SL with the three-piece AMG wheels.
I have missed some
Brabus
stuff.
exhaust. No. Nico, you can't have missed it. You photographed this car on Friday because it's coming to us for sale and will be up in the next few weeks. The 24 valve 300 SL, the red car.
Oh,
With the
not
ro-
300 SL Gullwing.
Not the Go on with the Brabus exhaust and three-piece
That's
AMG
what I was
wheels.
going, wait,
No, brother.
what?
No. 300 SL, the R129, beautiful shape, the red car from Friday.
Okay.
That would be one of my favourite cars in the car park today.
Inside?
What?
Or inside, I'm probably
got
going to
more?
go... Oh, there's
Oh,
more
can
ring
bring
ins
'em
coming.
round.
Oh, no.
Bring it
But
around.
that
Hot
would
swap.
be my favourite car, and it's not an overly expensive car. Very achievable, very affordable. You'll see it here at YTG next
Wow.
week.
All right. Well,
Nice to be a part of it.
well,
Fantastic. We're hot swapping.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll swap.
stay.
Hot
I'm
swap.
amazed by your opinion on that.
Mate, go look at the car.
I will.
I've just spoken to the owner, Tony, on the car as well, that we're taking on for sale. We're going to be selling. I think we own. I'm not sure what we're doing with it now, but I looked at it, loved it. I think when you look at the shape of it versus what you get in the 500 SL, you're not missing out on much. Better looking car. Looks good on the three-piece wheels and the Brabus exhaust on it, which had obviously been fitted aftermarket. Sounds unreal.
How interesting. How are you, my friend?
I'm very good. How are you?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Joe. Just here to have a look around. It's a fantastic facility.
I love your top.
I love it too. It's a bit small, but
Might fit me.
Been going to the gym.
yeah, a bit too much for my whole life. So
Good.
So, what did you come here in today?
I've got the E92 M3 at the front.
Awesome.
Oh, that's the is it Silverstone?
Yeah, Silverstone,
Silverstone
yeah.
with the Apex wheels.
The Apex arcades.
I
Yeah.
saw that straight
Is
away.
it
I went,
manual?
"Ooh."
6-speed manual. Yeah.
Ooh,
Epic.
Good man.
Yeah.
What a car.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a great car. I've had it for
Coupe too.
yeah.
Not
I've
affordable.
had that for about 8 years now. Massive fan of the car. Wanted one since it was since it was in high school, basically, since they came out.
Yeah.
And yeah, picked one up. Had it ever since, and lost my license in it. So.
Awesome.
That's not hard to do on one of those though.
No.
They're a talky, girthy car.
Yeah.
And in that, obviously, M Division's kind of first hit at the M3 with a V8.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah, it's a revy car. So, like you said, it's talky, but there's nothing down low.
Did those cars Australian delivered?
Yeah.
Did that car come with the? Because I think they were an option with the power button down by the gear
Yeah,
stick and the.
it's an M button. Basically,
Yeah.
it just
Okay.
not remaps it, but it's
But that was an option on those cars, wasn't it? It wasn't factory fitted on all M3s?
I'm not too certain.
Because I know the DCT ones, there were some options to have the EDM and the power button down by the shifter, and I'm unsure if it's the same on the 6-speed cars.
Not too sure, but yeah, it's a fantastic car. Loved it. Still gets some comments, which is always nice. But
Yeah, it was a great looking car.
yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
very pleased with it.
How many Ks has it got?
How much do you think?
If you've had it for 8 years and you actually drive it,
I reckon 48,000 Ks.
I was going up like 60, 70, 80.
Nah, keep going.
Really?
Good man.
Wow.
Keep going. No, keep
okay.
going.
130.
Sponsored
going.
by Ampol.
What? 180.
Keep going.
108.
What?
What? No. Is it more? Has it got a 2 in front of it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what M's were made for, to drive.
It's got 200.
yeah,
It's just ticked over 203,000 Ks.
203,000 Ks.
Yeah. No, I
Wow.
drive it. I drive
That's
it.
wow.
I drive it pretty much every day.
I'd hate to know what the average fuel economy on that is.
Oh,
14.7
Oh.
litres per 100.
So sponsored by Shell and Pole Shell.
Sponsored by everyone, mate. It's
Wow.
shocking.
Good on you.
That's a great car.
Is it still the original engine?
Still original engine. Did all the preventative maintenance on
Rod
the vehicle.
bearings,
so
all
rod
that
bearings.
stuff. Yeah. Are they Vanos or non-Vanos? I can't remember.
It's got a Vanos.
It is Vanos, yeah.
But that's held its own. It's
Yeah.
been fantastic. The throttle actuators as well, which is another common issue in the vehicle. So all the preventative maintenance is done.
Yep.
So the car drives very, very well.
Awesome.
Got the wheels on it. Got the Cup 2s on it as well. So
You know how to do it.
yeah, it's not
That's a
too
good
bad.
looking. The stance on that car, the
Yeah, it's proper.
fitment, it's proper.
It's
I
a
looked
bit
at that
aggressive.
coming in and went,
It's
Do
a
you,
bit
do you
aggressive.
take it up into the mountains?
I haven't with these new wheels on just yet.
Okay, I was going to say,
Um,
because you'll be licorice strips off the tyres with the guards.
Yeah, on the fronts, the rears are okay. The fronts aren't. So
yeah, she's a gorgeous. Like, we had one of those in NZ for a wee while that we retailed and sold, and it was just a DCT coupe. 08, 60,000 Ks, but they sound good. They do everything very well.
yeah, it's currently catless at the moment, so it's illegal.
Oh, shh, no, it's
yeah,
got cats fitted. I saw them. No, I saw them. Yeah.
they
Said hi.
could.
They're there in the boot.
They actually are in the boot.
Oh, they're in the boot.
They actually are in the boot.
No
mate.
shit.
I swear on my life, they're in the boot.
No, officer.
I swear on my life.
Yeah, it's got cats in the car.
They're in the car. Because
In the car.
I took them off the car,
Yeah.
and I've got live in an apartment, so I've got nowhere to keep them. So I just got them in the back of the car in a box.
I love
that's
it. I love
brilliant.
it. Has this car got cats fitted? Yeah, yes, officer.
there are
they are
cats
in the car.
They're
in the car.
attached in the boot.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So yeah.
It's like a boot-mounted turbo setup. You've got boot-mounted cats. Oh, man.
All right, favourite car in the car park?
here.
Outside in the car
outside.
park?
Aside from mine.
Yeah. Can't say yours.
Actually, that's the second runner-up from that 300 SL for me. That is
Really?
the Silverstone, because it matches obviously the M5 that we have for sale.
Ah, true.
Beautiful combination of
What
colour.
else do I like in a car park?
There's a lot of choice.
I like that E39, the M5.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
our car,
Silverstone,
yeah,
our
yeah.
car.
I love that. I've seen it on your site.
E39 M5 is a cool
Mate,
car.
I showed someone that car yesterday morning, and I have never, and I've sold a lot of cars,
Yep.
I've never in my life seen a car with such meticulous service history. It has been, it's an ex-South African car,
Right.
one owner from you. It has had full service history with Rosalind BMW South Africa from you,
Wow.
and the owner has kept, there is a folder that has every service invoice from you for that car, laminated. The spare
Laminated?
key from you, never been used. It's still in the leather. In fact, look,
He's
I
got
have
it in
got
his
the
pocket.
key in my pocket, which is the drive key that they've been using, right? And there is a spare key with the leather pouch, identical in the box, that has never been used. Like the grease that they've obviously used when they cut the key is still on the key.
Still on it.
Wow.
And we're only asking, I think, 70,000 for that car plus on roads.
That's
And
good value.
And there's more than 70 grand been spent on that car in
Yeah.
the last 10 years, easily.
Jeez.
Easily. And beautiful car. I drove it home last night as I drove
lucky
it back
man.
here this morning, 6:30 this morning with nothing on. I was doing the speed limit. Gorgeous, sounds good, looks good. Anyway, keep going. I love that car.
That's a cool car. I
That
like
is a cool
It's
car.
a cool
Yeah.
car.
For sale at ytg.co.
Nice plug.
Favourite car inside?
Inside, that's again a really tough choice. I really like that 968 that you've got.
Interesting.
Oh, funny you say that, because
Yeah,
Nico and
we've
I
had some experience
we've had
with
some
that car.
experience.
Tell me
with-
more.
Nico and I have shared that car in a very loving way around Mount Panorama, Bathurst.
It was our first time.
Our first time, we lost our
Never forget
Bathurst
your first.
virginity
Never forget your first.
together. Would never forget my first. No. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, we love that. Every minute of that. That was
a good day.
That was a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, speed limits at Bathurst do exist, as we found out. We didn't break them. 60 the whole way around.
Yes.
We did well.
Yes.
Can I pick three?
Go for
Let's
it.
pick one. The 968. I'm a Porsche aficionado, so that white 930. I think the white with the blue interior.
That is a spectacular
It's a spec.
car.
It's
Yeah.
a spec car. I'm struggling now. Is it a 365 GTB or 364 GTB?
365 GTB.
The 365
yeah.
GTB, the
brown
brownie,
one,
brownie, gold car.
That's a cool car.
That is a cool car.
That is a very cool car. That car when it sits doesn't like you. It will stop running properly and
Really?
it doesn't want to start. Just
It's like
old
an
Ferrari
Eleanor.
things. Yeah, exactly right. So one of those when we were photographing, I just took it up the end of the street and back just
Sure.
to give it a run, just so that everything could turn. And my God, what a smooth car.
Beautiful car.
It feels like it was made in 1990,
Yeah?
not 1960.
Yeah.
I was blown
That's
away.
that's the Ferrari way though. Like they're like really pissed off when you start them because they're like, hey, like
Oh,
I was
yeah. Yeah,
sleeping,
yeah.
mate. I was sleeping.
Yeah.
And you've done that, right?
Italian
And
thing.
it's an Italian thing. You didn't give it the pasta and whatever before you started. It
Hasn't had a siesta
It
yet.
hasn't had the sauce yet. All right. You give it the sauce. You warm it up. Second gear's a bit not there until it's warm, and then it's warm, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's the Ferrari way. Cold, terrible car. Never drive a cold Ferrari. Get it warm, then have a fun.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it'll go good.
Classic.
Better.
Good.
Classic. All right, our hot question is the scariest moment you've ever had in a car,
Scariest ever moment I've had in a car.
besides being pulled over and the police officer opening the boot.
That wasn't scary.
Yeah, they're fitted, sir. The cats are there.
The cop actually called me Fabio. It wasn't really scary. It was more comedic. I don't even look like a Fabio. Imagine Fabio with long hair, but he's like, hey, Fabio. I was like, Fabio.
Okay.
Scary moment is when I had an E36 M3, and I actually had a pretty decent stack in it, and the car just got away from me. Took out these two red and white posts that you get around children's crossings. It's quite late at night, so it's not during the day, late at night. But I stacked the car, binned it, but that was quite scary. The way that the car looped around and completely lost control. That was probably the first time I lost the vehicle.
Right.
The first time I lost the vehicle in that shape and form.
Wow.
And the way that it sort of happened, it literally scared the bejesus out of me. And I'll never, ever forget that night. Never forget it.
Wow.
And also I was devastated because it was a beautiful car. So
Yeah, well, one less M3 in the world, which is always sad.
I ended up repairing it
Oh, cool.
and keeping it for a little bit. So it was an Avis Blue 3-litre M3.
Awesome.
So it was a beautiful car. So I was devastated about that. But yeah, that's probably the hairiest moment that I've had in a car.
What's the hairiest moment you've had in a car? Just
I probably
spin
had
the wheel.
Yeah, it's more spin the wheel. I've never written one off. Never done any substantial damage.
You're a better driver than me.
Yeah, probably know the limit of my talent better. Not a lot of talent, but there's some. Probably the hairiest moment. It wasn't really that bad, but it's just one of those moments where you get out and as you put the handbrake up, you're kind of shaking and you just things have flashed before your eyes, like you've seen things you shouldn't have seen and done things you shouldn't have done. And that was kind of driving that 430 twin supercharged and Overtech car we've got in NZ.
Oh, the black one.
Yeah, and just over 700 horsepower, twin supercharged 430, like the things, the exhaust pipe goes straight out the exhaust pipes work in a way where they come straight out of the head to a little bit of pipe and then to the bumper. There's not a lot of pipe between where it's just noise.
Yeah.
Of course.
And the thing is just being supercharged, it's supposed to be linear, but it is not. It's like, oh yeah, we're getting boost, and then you get all of the boost.
Right.
And being on 4 or 5 year old Pirellis at the rear, it
Of course.
doesn't do a great job of actually gripping anything. And you're sideways pretty quickly, but pretty violently too. Like it's that era of, are we good at traction control yet or not? No.
Yeah, no.
No. Very much not. So that car there, probably, that's why I try not to drive it at all. Like if it has to get moved, it gets moved in wet mode and just
Okay.
like put 2 seatbelts on, you stretch the passenger seatbelt over and put that on too. It's a very hairy car to drive, but I've never had any major moments because I've always known my limits fairly well, especially in the stuff we deal in. You're pretty cautious at all times because it's either your baby or someone else's baby.
Correct.
And it's time and place, and not often you get the time and place these days with
No.
all the red tape. So
No.
that'd be the hairiest moment. Other than that,
And that was just driving it in a straight line.
just driving it a straight line, prepared.
It's really that scary.
I mean, the only other hairy moment, which wasn't on the road, was in my race car that I built up through high school, my wee Evo powered Mirage, was just on track.
Evo powered Mirage.
Yeah,
How
I got a
cool's that?
96 Mirage.
It, like, all drive and
hatch,
everything, yeah?
Evo 3 running gear. So it's Evo 4
So
shape, but Evo 3
sick.
running gear. 4-wheel drive, 2-litre turbo, 300 wheel horsepower. But spinning that thing a couple of times at the track in some hairy areas on wet grass, that has been some memorable moments. Because I love that car, and if I rode it
must
off,
be
I'd
so
cry.
light.
Oh, 900 odd kilos,
Yeah.
but 300 horsepower, caged.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. But no real. I haven't written an E46 M3 off. Put it that way. E46 or E36?
E36.
I haven't done that yet. But there's still plenty of years left to try.
Embarrassing me. I embarrassed myself with that one.
But you got to tell your best, and that's what you came up with. So that's
it.
good.
That's it.
Oh, mate, epic. Well, we need to hot swap in someone else.
Yeah.
But once again, everyone else has just vanished.
Well,
everyone's having way too
There's
much fun.
so many beautiful cars to look at that
There
they don't
is.
want to be here looking at us because
I
we're
know,
not
yeah.
we're not beautiful Italian supermodels.
No, we're not.
Except maybe you.
No, I'm not Italian.
Oh, okay.
Nor am I a supermodel.
No Flavio. Then.
No Flavio.
No, not at all. Where do I get my mate? Tony was who Sean was trying to get us on. So
Tony.
Yeah, we need-
Tony was trying to get on 300 SL. Tony.
yes.
Ah,
You wanna
want to
get him on board?
Let's get Tony
You
on
know what
board.
he came in though? What car do you think he
Sit
came
down. Come on, mate. Come in. Come on.
He was telling me he's got. I don't know what he came in. What did he come in?
in? Have a guess.
Oh,
We've come to a car event. We're an enthusiast here. What do you think he was? Someone would
He
turn
didn't
up?
bring a freezer or a microwave, did he? Didn't bring a Prius or something like that.
You're on the money. Not a Prius. Pretty close. He's going to be mighty upset. I told you.
What is it?
You're on. You're
I'm
onto
on
the
the money.
You're on the money.
He bought a fridge.
He's bought a white good. Yes. It's actually white as well. Indeed.
We need Tony. Where's Tony?
Oh,
Okay,
look,
fine.
Sean's back.
Where's Tony?
we go.
We need
I love how you're just like grabbing
Just
people
grab
out.
one. Grab one, throw one in. Hey, it was
you.
lovely.
Lovely
Lovely to
meeting you.
have you on. Thank
Thanks
you very
very
much.
Thank you.
Please,
mate.
Thank you very much.
enjoy your E92 for us.
I will.
Keep the K's on it. Keep the K's up.
Now you're going to join us. You're going to do it. What am I going to say? Okay.
Don't plug the place you work at.
Oh, where do you work? Let's start with that.
Hello.
Hey, Liam, nice to meet you.
Alex.
Alex.
How's it going?
Nico.
Nico, nice
Pleasure.
to meet you, bro.
Hey, see a tree's gone.
Yeah. How's it going?
So what did you come in here today?
I came last year. It's pretty good.
Yep.
And I work in the industry. Sell cars
In the
for
industry?
Titans.
In the industry.
Yeah.
the
So
enemy.
it's good.
The enemy.
You
enemy.
were there, no?
I was at Lorbeck.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
right, I see.
Nice.
Good cars there.
Yeah. So
Better cars here.
I'm next door.
Okay.
I'm basically next door. Yeah.
So what did you drive here in today?
I brought an RS4 wagon.
Oh, they're the black
wagon.
wagon on the
Black
back
one.
wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. Nice
Nice
car.
car,
Is
huh?
it good
Manual?
car?
Nah.
Ah,
It's too new to be manual.
Oh, it's a new
It's
one.
too new. It's new
Yeah.
shape. It's what is that? Is that called the 8P shape, like the S3 kind? No, they don't. But it's 2014 plus.
2018, that one?
Yeah, it's a new one then. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
It's
there's
8P.
no
Yeah,
some
beautiful.
manuals,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
They
That's
stopped
good.
that.
Good for the weather too.
Good car. You got a family?
No.
It's just cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just cool.
It's just
Just
cool.
cool. Yeah. Nah.
All right. Favorite car in the car park?
Favorite
Outside,
car. I'm a big fan of the 90s Benzes, all the Bruno Zaccos.
There's a few of them.
So I will
Yeah.
say one of the R129s outside, the 500.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you reckon the red car or the black car?
The black one. I like
Why
the
not the
update
red
ones.
car?
I love the updates.
See, funnily enough, I said my favourite car in the car park was the red R129 300 SL.
Yeah, nice.
So the 24 valve, not the 500, not the VA. I
like
said
the
that
VA.
because it's got the wheels on it. It's
Yeah.
got it looks proper, that car. Proper.
It's nice.
What about
Sick
the white
shape.
one on bags?
What?
Which one?
A?
The white Merc 300.
There's a white Merc here on bags.
280.
On
bags.
bags.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I
I haven't
think I
seen
parked
that.
next to it.
Oh, you're parked next
Yeah,
to it.
yeah. It's a sick car.
That's a hectic
Sick
car.
car. Yeah,
I have
yeah.
not seen that car
Really?
yet.
Yeah.
It's been sitting there all morning.
Maybe must be so low I can't see it. Oh, actually.
I'm a big fan of the old bands. I got an S class myself. 140, W140.
Yeah, okay.
40, yep.
Yeah, it's on the process.
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay,
on the
yeah,
process,
yeah.
and I just got rid of the 124. I had a W124
Yep.
for a couple of years. I brought it last year,
Awesome.
and I kind of
I kind of feel bad now that it's gone.
Yeah.
Kind of miss it.
Regretful sale.
Yeah.
Buyers or seller's remorse.
What a car. It's just the best.
That's
best
awesome.
shapes. They're just bulletproofs. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
That is
nice.
awesome. Right.
What are you driving?
Favorite car inside.
Favorite car inside? Oh, that's a hot one. I just saw these old S-Class over there. Oh my god, the blue,
Oh,
the
blue
blue
one.
combination.
That is
Yeah,
a
it's a sick
mint
car.
car. That is a mint
Yeah,
car.
I love it. I mean, everyone's gonna say the Jag W, the
Oh, the
XJ220, of
XJ220,
course.
yeah.
It's you don't get to see them every
Very
day.
interesting in seeing the diversity of response we get from that question is what's
I
your favourite
know.
car inside?
What?
Yeah.
Because you get people that, it's got to be the Ferrari of such and such, or the Porsche of such and such, but very seldom do you get someone say the S-Class in the corner.
I
And
know.
that's
I
a-
love it. Yeah,
cool car
I love
still,
it.
though.
Or this Ferrari, what is it, a 3.6?
The brown one, 3.6.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's very
Yeah, the
rare.
second
That's
version of
very
that car.
rare.
That's a cool car.
You don't
That's a
see
very
many
cool
of
car.
them
Yeah.
at all. Like this, it's one of the rarest of this shape because it was something in between it was like the.
After the Daytona. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's at the same time as the Daytona because the Daytona was the sports one.
Yeah.
This is like the 456
yeah,
for like the old
four-seater,
school.
yeah.
Yeah.
4CD or
And that
GT.
456 is beautiful too. I don't know. It's hard to choose. It's hard to pick one, eh?
It is hard to pick
Yeah,
one. It
yeah.
is hard to
Picking-
I know
picking
the
one's the
rolls,
hard
the
job.
Corniche, it's sick as well. I love
The
it.
Corniche is a
Corniche
vibe,
is a beautiful
100%.
car.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's hard to pick. Which one is yours?
Anything with a manual gearbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the brown Ferrari's got a
Interesting.
manual gearbox.
Yeah.
The brown Ferrari's cool.
Yeah.
My flavour's more the 360 Spider with the tube exhaust.
Oh, I missed it.
Manual.
Oh, yeah, that one over there.
It's
Yeah,
red-
nice.
It's red and tan as well, so it's like
It's the
classic.
combo, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the combo.
Combo. Yeah. What about you?
Inside, so outside, like I said, that 300's a good car because I like it. It's understated in a way. Classic collectible you can drive all the time. Good.
Yeah.
And represents great value, that thing.
you love that.
I love that thing, man.
You're talking
I
way
like that
too
car.
much
Talking
about
way
it.
too much. I might have to take it home. I might have to take it home. But drive car from now, maybe.
Beautiful.
Inside's it's a really hard one because you've got everything here from a Project 1 Black Series AMG GT through to next to it is a 765 LT, done delivery case, 38 kilometres or something, and that's a cool car. All the aero and the way the door handles, everything about that car just screams engineering, design, and McLaren. You get the Alphin. You've got such a diverse range of car in here, from the Thunderbird up on top, and then under it's the S-Class.
yeah, that
next to an XJ220. Like, what do you choose that's in this room?
Yeah.
But for me, I'd probably have to go back to really, really basic, and I'd have to say there's not a Carrera S in here for me to take, so it would have to be the 4.0 991 GD3, the silver car.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nice.
the
I think that
PDK,
for me is
yeah.
elegant, good drive, could drive it every day.
You could. Some people say
Easily.
GT3 is too stiff.
And
I'm a bit
I
more of a
totally
turbo.
disagree.
Yeah, I
I'd
prefer
have
the turbos.
I'd have
that's what
a
they
GT3 over a GT3 RS, I think, for the fact that it's more drivable, and it
Yeah.
means you can reduce your car fleet. You can get rid of a daily driver and have that as your daily driver.
Exactly.
And it does the same job. And the PDK, I think, is fantastic in that series of car. Really came to life in that 991, like incredibly came to life in that 991 series.
Yeah, that's the first generation. Yeah.
But other than that, in here, like, I think that for me, I love and I respect all the other beautiful motor vehicles that are in this. These
Very
two
politically
rooms.
correct response we're getting.
But
Yeah.
there's some beautiful motor cars in here. Yeah, beautiful. But I'd have to go with that for in here. As something that I would respect and drive the most, if that makes sense.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It is
Nice.
a good car. If
It's
it
a
was
good
manual, or
I don't know. If there was a manual one and a PDK one sitting next to each other, I'd probably nearly choose the PDK.
I will have a
Really?
punch on with you.
Why
over
would
that.
you? Why would you do that?
I think in that generation they proved that's why PDK does it so much better than you can do it. And
Yeah, but I mean, how fast do you want to go? It's like
it's not that, it's the drivability, like some, because I'm from New Zealand, if you can't tell. New
Yeah.
Zealand,
Yeah.
can't tell. And I think with our roads there, it's more drivable sometimes. Yes, for a spirited drive on a Sunday, of course you want the manual, but across the board, the PDK would suit more people.
Yeah.
And like I could put, you put your grandmother in it and send her to the shops. You put your whoever in it, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, and you know it's always going to be safe, sound, easy.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be worrying about people getting in it and trying to figure out how the clutch works. I'm a car lover. I like sharing my cars with other people, and so
That's true.
that's what I look at. Is sharing it with others, not just myself. Don't want to be
That's
too
true.
greedy.
nice.
So that would be why. Of course I would. I like the manual, but PDK.
That is the ultimate usable car.
Ultimate
The
usable
performance that you get from a car that you can use like a Golf is just
car. It is a Golf.
pretty much
Yeah, someone just sat on
It's a fancy golf.
it. It's a fancy. It's a bougie Golf.
a bougie Golf.
It's a bougie Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving in reverse.
Yeah, driving. Yeah, they put the the motor's in the right spot and the steering wheel's about in reverse. Yeah. What about you, Nico? What's your favourite car in here versus a car park? Because I don't think you've been asked that question, have you?
Oh, I haven't. No. Well, I did in here, probably the 360. But in the car park, there's a lot out there.
There's a lot.
That highlighter green 430 Cup is a car. The Lotus Exige 430.
Now, do you know what caught my eye? Because I think it's a i30N
Yeah.
or the
green.
the green. Oof.
So that is a mate of
Pastel?
mine, Luke King's car.
What
He
is
told
it?
me to check out
Is
the
it
wrap. It's a wrap, that colour. I
It's a
haven't.
wrap?
I hadn't
Oh,
seen
wow.
it yet. I was supposed to go and see it. I'm not sure if he's
I
left
saw it
yet.
and went, oh, that colour. When that rolled up, I went, I don't care if that's a $5,000 Camry with that wrap on it. That looks good. That looks good. I'd sell that car. That looks good.
I literally just saw it coming on the road, and like, you could see it. Like it was.
What about your inside car? What's your favourite inside car?
Well,
You pointed at a room.
it's hard to go past the 360 because I do really like that
The
car.
Tubi makes that car, doesn't it?
If that white R8 V10 was a manual, I'd probably take
And a
that,
plus.
'cause
And
that
a
would
plus.
be
V10 plus 2.
that would be proper gnarly. But at the same time, I don't know what year it is, but the yellow Touring Car Masters Porsche 911 race car,
Yeah.
which is a 911
It's
T,
mid-70s, yeah, mid-70s, I think.
with an
70s.
Carrera RS body kit on it.
Yeah.
And it's full, ready to go, turnkey race car. If I could get Club Reg on that,
Done.
done.
Or historic race or club bridge, whatever you guys call it here,
Yeah.
you'd be done, you'd be set.
Yeah.
An interesting one, though, I think I might just, we're not going to bring her on, but I'll call to my partner, Melissa. Melissa, what's your favourite car outside? No, outside. I'm testing my theory here because her favourite car, she said, which was outside but inside, is the R8, which she must have seen on some movie, I don't know.
The girl
maybe
theory.
50 Shades. It's
They
the
like
girl
the
theory.
curves.
They like the R8 because they've seen the R8. But outside, nothing? No, she wouldn't. She's probably going to pick the red car I like because it's nice.
The horse across the road.
The horse across the road, yeah. All the other ponies over there, she likes those ones. Oh, well, it's just worth a shot.
All right, how are we doing for time? We might almost be at wrap-up time. We
Yeah,
are at
all right.
wrap-up time.
We're at wrap-up time.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Only a short one today because we've got more to do. There's lots going on. But I hope you've enjoyed our hot swapping guests. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks,
joining
guys.
us.
Cheers.
It's been a bit of a mashup, all jumping in,
around.
getting on. Sean's
Yeah.
been here, there,
Sean
everywhere.
literally was here for 5 minutes.
Yeah. He's made a beeline.
Is there
Beeline for the I don't want to be here train.
Did you get introduced to Joe Ricardo?
Joe Ricardo.
Daniel Ricardo's dad,
Was he here?
who was walking around the car
Oh,
park?
wow.
So, no, I have missed out on that, but I shall endeavour to get
Let's
that
see if
done
we can
now.
find him again. Hopefully he's still here.
Talk-
There's
Talking
been
about
some.
that,
There's been some.
Go Checo. Number one in
But
qualies.
No.
before we go,
Let's
before we
go.
go,
Busy drink
Miami
race.
this weekend, race predictions.
Oh,
Miami
God.
race predictions.
No
Well,
more.
Checo's number one in
Checo.
qualies. So.
Oh, I haven't seen quali yet. Checo's number one.
number one. Was
Okay.
it quali
Oh,
just
no.
happened last night?
Just last night, this morning.
This morning was quali.
We're
I
time
think.
travelling because
Yeah.
they're on the other side.
We're
of the
time.
planet.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
time travelling.
So,
Yeah.
And we shall share the results. No, I'm just joking.
I think it was Checo and Alonso and.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how good is
Wow.
Alonso being competitive
Oh, I
this year?
love it.
That's
hey.
cool.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
it's bringing
So
bit of
good.
yeah, it's bringing
so
the spice
good.
back. Yeah, I love
race
it.
prediction.
Don't know. I like. It was good seeing Stroll do quite well at the Oz GP.
Interesting.
I wish he
I'm not
comes
sure
up.
I hear how I feel about
Yeah.
Stroll.
Ooh.
Nah.
I don't know. It's cool. It was good seeing such a mix of people getting towards the top that have not usually been there.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That
Yeah,
was good
yeah.
to see.
Can
That was
support
good
Yeah,
to
it's
see.
good.
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's
Well,
me.
now I've heard Alonso's P2. I'm wearing green. Hell yeah. Let's go.
I got it here. I think it was. What was it?
Oh, I spotted his screensaver there. It was
got it.
definitely Checo.
So
Lucky
Alonso
Sean's
number
not
two,
here right now.
Yeah, I was
Checo
gonna say,
number one,
fizzy drink. Hey,
Alonso
we
and
got this-
Sainz.
Can we
Sainz
just
on
edit
third.
out this
Sainz
last
is third.
15
Wow,
minutes, Tristan?
so it's Red Bull, Aston, Ferrari.
Correct.
Wow.
It's going to be a good race.
Yeah.
That'll be
Hey.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Where's Mercedes?
Where's Russell and Hamilton?
Russell in sixth,
Wow.
Hamilton 13.
Okay, that's no good.
Not super
And,
great.
Not so great.
What is Max? Oh, Max on 9.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's
good.
gonna be a
That's
different-
good news. We can
What's
celebrate
happened
that.
to him?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch qualifying.
I haven't
and see
seen
what
the
happens.
I keep
the
seeing he's
highlights,
complaining
yeah.
in social media and making funny comments and that, so his performance
Oh,
must
how
be a bit
rich
down.
is that?
Yeah. Deserves a review. Deserves a review. Some of your moves deserve a review.
You've got to leave racing room and then just a picture of him on top of Hamilton's car last year.
Racing room overlap. What's that? Never heard of him before.
All right, well,
Right, boys.
we'll wrap up the podcast.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have enjoyed this ragtag episode.
And
Bit
next
crazy.
time, you could, if you're watching from abroad, and we hopefully can give a lot more notice for our next Cars and Coffee. It would be good to get some people, maybe even bring some people from NZI over for it, because it's a great event and there's some really cool cars.
And
It's good
man,
people.
oh, look, here's Sean. We're going to wrap up. Come say goodbye.
oh.
Come say goodbye. We're just saying there's a potential
All right, we're
guest.
trying
No,
to
no,
we're trying to grab Shawnee.
There's-
No more hot swapping.
We're just trying to grab Shawnee
Yep.
to finish up, but he's just having a chat to. I think that is Joe Ricardo. Just to
That
see
is
if we
Joe
can get
Ricardo.
Mr. Ricardo on the podcast. I don't think. He
And
wants to, but that's
Stevie.
all right.
Hey, Stevie.
Oh, Steve. Steve. Oh, he's saying hi. He's saying hi. It's all right.
okay,
It's all
well, that's
happening.
us done.
We'll finish up. We'll finish up.
That's a wrap. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the event.
Thank you, guys.
Huge thank you to Nico for all the organisation and everything he's done for us for this event as well. Sean, Steve, everyone else
whole
involved.
team.
Tristan behind the cameras. Without the team we've got around us, we wouldn't be here doing these cool events. So,
Yep,
and
yep.
the supporters and the fans and the 6 family members of mine that watch this. So cool. Thank
Yep.
you.
Everyone who came to Cars and Coffee today or is watching the live stream, thank you very much. I hope you had fun. We've had fun.
Let's go.
I'm going to go check out some more cars.
And
Go
come to the
Hamilton.
next one.
And Stroll.
Ciao.